Hi and welcome, and thanks for tuning into the channel. So today we're going to check out a video I shot probably close to a year ago now. I just haven't had the chance to edit it, and this is me and one of my best mates cruising around Port Waikato. Now sorry about the quality of the audio at times. At some points I was just playing around with the GoPro, which is mounted on the snorkel of my Forester, and when it gets a bit windy it's quite clear that it was in the frame instead of its regular case. But yeah, this is a really awesome place to go and have a bit of a sneaky four-wheel drive. The main reason we came out here was so that we could actually go fishing. So it was one of the coldest days of the year, and we decided that we were going to go to the coast and sleep in our cars and hopefully catch some fish. Unfortunately, the only thing we caught was a cold, but hey, that's fishing. Now these big trees on the right will be washed up driftwood, and I managed to get the Forester beached on one of those on the way out, which was a good bit of fun. We got to test out Matt's winch on the Safari to winch the tree out from under the Forester, because there was no way we were moving it. So I was taking a wee bit more careful going through all of the driftwood. Now up here you'll see the Safari will just nip to the right, and it's a little bit of a tricky corner, this one. So basically the sand gets really soft on the water side, which can sort of throw you around a bit, and the Forester being automatic and turbo doesn't have a lot of guts right down low, but as you can see, she hits it. Yeah, there you go. At this point the Forester only had a lift in the back, just some heavy duty lift springs, so it does tend to plough into stuff, and it didn't have a skid plate at that point either. So this is actually after we have done a bit of fishing for the afternoon, and we're just going to go find a spot to set up camp for the night. Nice thing about Port Waikato is the further inland you get, the more hard packed the sand is. But you got to be real careful with these trails, because more than a few times we've come around a corner and come face to face with a couple of people with horses, and obviously horse people don't really appreciate loud, noisy four-wheel drives, coming barreling around corners into them. So this is where we decided to set in for the night. Nice beautiful view of the river, and plenty of space to sort of light fire, cook our dinner. Unfortunately we weren't cooking fish, but again, that's fishing. And yeah, it turned out to be an epic spot. So we had the fire going, our fishing rods, we tried to keep fishing through the night, but when we woke up in the morning this was the view. There's Matt just clearing away our fire pit, getting rid of any embers. But holy hell, like, that view, epic. yeah, it's definitely one of the most beautiful mornings I've ever woken up to, and I wish we could actually go again at some point soon. But yeah, it was absolutely stunning. You can see the fog coming in from the deeper end of the river. It was just perfect. Now we're actually going to go off and have another fish, but turns out to be unsuccessful. So I'll just show you a bit of the trails we hit before I cut to where we decided screw the fishing and let's have some fun, which really showed what the little Forester could do in nearly stock trim. It got down to about -1 that night, so you can see a little bit of frost on the sand. But as I said, we got a bit sick of not catching fish, so we went and had a play. So Matt's Safari's got a body lift and massive tyres, and it weighs a ton, as you can see. But the little Forester, it was able to keep up quite well. I was very glad for the fact that I've got a snorkel on it. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, the snorkel on my Forester is off a MK Mitsubishi Triton, and I've mounted it a bit lower than most people tend to mount their snorkels on their guards, but we didn't really want to hit it with a heat gun too much, so we mounted it so it's got a direct path straight into the airbox where it's sealed with silicone. At this point I'm letting the Safari get a bit further ahead because we're not quite sure how deep the water is, and I want to make sure that I've got plenty of time to scoot to the side just in case it gets a bit too deep. My Forester still has its ECU in the floor pan of the passenger side, so I definitely don't want water getting into the cabin if I can help it. So it wasn't too deep, it was maybe a foot deep, just up to the bottom of the door sills. So yeah, nice and easy, nothing to worry about here. It was just a shit ton of fun. So yeah, that's pretty much the highlights of our Port Waikato mission. There are a few other funny bits which I haven't managed to include into the video, just because I'm editing it on my phone with the GoPro Splice App. So keep an eye out in the future, and I'll probably put a few of the bloopers, including me well and truly beaching / nosediving into a sand chain. So yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, and I will add a few more videos in the near future. Thanks for watching.